Alright, I just did this, but I did it totally without audio, so I'm going to try to do it quick. It was too long-winded anyway. Alright, you have your sheet. I think I gave you a bunch of these. So you got the websites here, and here's just some notes. So you want to have that on one sheet, and then on another sheet you want to have, don't worry about this right now, you want to have up top the association, in this order: association, the management company, if there is one, the contact name, if there is one, the email, if there is one that matches up with that, that's perfect, a telephone number if there is one. You don't want 800 numbers or 866, especially for the apartment complexes. Those are just go to answering services. You want the address, the street address, and you want the city and state. Zip's not really that important, but it'll always be in there. And then on the gutters, you want to say yes, it needs the gutters cleaned, or gutters or roof cleaning or whatever, any notes, and then you want to have that website. So I'm going to do one. This one, my notes is lots of Maryland apartments to stop. So I take it and just stick it over here for a second. You want to have, I guess, Google open, one box, Bing Maps. Let's hit this website. It's all about just searching for information. Here. That's a lot of apartment complexes in Maryland. What we want to do is, okay, let's take American Scott. We're going to take that address. First thing you want to do is take that address and drop it in Bing Maps. That might not come up because of that weird. Good enough, it's American Circle. That's it. I spin it around. I don't really care about roof cleaning on apartment complexes, especially in Maryland. We're not going to go there, but it does have it, and it definitely has leaves. So that's the address. This is where I try to, do stuff kind of fast. I'm going to put that address in here twice. Because one, I don't need this, I just need the street address. I copy that out, and I come over here. I did that wrong. One, I only need the town and street, and this one, I don't need this. This has got to be, pretty right, because if we have a double, when I pull these things and a merge for a letter, an email, whatever I'm doing into my database, it's going to get all messed up. It's going to pull anything that's in these things. So, yes. Yes, the gutters. We're going to make a little line in here, I guess, for the roofs. Why not? So just change your column here. Just insert the column. Kind of like we were doing before. Yes. One more. I forgot. I want type. It's either apartment or condo. That matters. It's an apartment. This one's not going to get pulled, but, well, it is in my database, but apartment. Notes. Don't need any. Let's see this association or apartment complex name. Now we're just going to be, no, it's just copy and paste. American Scottsdale Apartments. Don't want to copy the link. You want the text. I bet it's Maryland Management. They seem to be on all these. So I gotta open that up. See that 866 number? That's garbage. Maryland Management. Come up here, contact us. Is there any emails? Real emails. This stuff's no good. If it says Kevin Marin at Gutter King, that's the guy I talked to. 866 numbers, no good. If that has a real number, like a 973, and it's in Montville, it's going to talk to someone. I'm only doing this one time for Maryland Management. I already know there's not. Sometimes I'll go in About Us or Contact Us. I'm trying to find out who the manager is. who the player is. So I already did them, so there is no contact, there is no email, there is no telephone number that I want. Here's the address, here's the city. Yes, it has gutters. Yeah, it needs roof cleaning, I don't really care. Yes, it's apartment, that's the website we pulled from. The notes, I don't really need any. I'll probably go see them. I'll put them on my list. I'll run a MapQuest thing. I'll go see like 30 in one day. I really probably go see a few and then I'll find out who the players are. Alright? That's how you do it. But you would do, I'll go back here, and you're going to go through all these. Check every one of these apartments. Boom, boom, what's this address? See if it's got trees. I don't want to drive there if it's a high rise or like this. You know, like, I mean, if that had trees, I would, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, if it's 3 stories and there's no trees around, we're wasting our time. There's no trees around and it's got gutters here. I can't really do anything with that. But I always don't just take this picture for it. I look, I copy this, I drop it in there. Like, I know that has trees because it has that, but I want to look at what it looks like in big maps. If it's got like 2 or 3 buildings only, I mean, you might put that in the notes. But then there's going to be ones like Watergate Village. We'll just see that. Here's a condo. We're just gonna, so let's say we already did all those. You want to do them in order. So when you finish that, okay, it's like, what's Watergate Village here? Is that it? That wouldn't have gutters. But I must have had this, so let's see what this looks like. You know, we don't want to waste time with something that looks like that building we just saw, but that's not the case here. I always spin it too, just to the north. We're looking at it. Yeah, they definitely clean these gutters. I just want to make sure that that's not. Let me see some of these photos. Yeah, these we do. Alright, so Watergate Village. That was the address. So let's fill this database in. Again, I'll do it twice. Alright, the first one we just need the street address. Just a little way to do it a little quicker. Second one we don't need it, we just need that. So now we got the street and the city's it. Yes. I'm gonna say yes, because it has a white roof, even though I didn't see it. I might just put a question mark there. It's condo. How do I know that? Because it's a condo website. You're gonna be able to tell by just looking at it. You go on here, they're gonna probably have a contact name. Maybe not. Bernstein Management Group. Maybe it's not a condo, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to say that. Bernstein Management Group. And we got to put these in right because it's going to get pulled. Can't abbreviate it or misspell it. Some you're going to be doing copy paste, and the name of that place is Watergate Village. That's not really a good one. We didn't have a contact or phone number there. Yeah, there's the phone number. That's actually going to be someone useful. Don't have email. So, whatever. We really want these emails and contact names. Now, I did one here before, so I'm not going to redo it, but we got to have that website too. I'm going to finish one line, be done with it. You'll get faster at this. You'll get tons of them done, and they produce. It's nobody has this information. It takes a while, but then I have it forever, even though this switches sometimes. So when I went to this website, which is that one, that one. I had a note that they have Galloway Society Hill too, so they must manage that. Because I do 1 and 3, so I might as well do 2 also. But here, we went to this website, Somerset Glen Townhomes. It's in Somerset. I always like New Jersey properties. Map. Does it even have an address? No. Let's go to contact real quick. Boom. There she is. Grab her email. Grab her name. Drop her name in, drop her email, drop the management company. I looked at it, unfortunately it had no trees. How do I find that if it doesn't? Almost always, this is a condo. They always look like this. They're real generic. You can check the board too if they got board members. You can put that a separate line too. I'll hit them with an email. You can just then copy and paste everything and change the contact email for board members. Just put the president and vice president, maybe the treasurer or something. Or secretary, whatever, you can put everybody. There's not going to be a lot of them, but they don't even have them. So you want to go to that contact to see that. They almost always have this. Here's a phone number. I want to see what their address is too. So I can either Google. I'm fucking up here. I can either Google their phone number. No, that's their management company number. We'll just take the name of that, Somerset Glen Townhomes, Somerset. I'll show you how you find. They don't have their address, and they almost always will on the website, in a bow or in the map. But if they don't, they're almost, you put that in, you'll almost always come up with, boom, an address of somebody who's selling their house. Some realtor lists it, so that's why I grab it. The only thing with that is, don't put that as the address in the database. So there's no trees around here. I would still do this though. Why? Because I don't want to mail a letter to that woman who's selling her house. That's not going to help me. So I might put this address in there. Boom. If I really want to find it, I'll find it. That's it. That's one. You know, you just keep going through them. You know, you're going to find a lot of people who want to find out who manages certain condominium associations, their email address. Because when I have all that information and it's perfect in there, I can send, if say there was a lot of trees there, I can say, hey Kathy, I'm Kevin with Gutter King, we do 7 places in Somerset, we do 250 in New Jersey, blah blah blah, can we bid on your thing? She's going to look at that, and I do that all with merge from this. I'm sending her value, I'm not just sending her garbage. It's like she thinks I sat there and probably sent out 5, and she's one of the people, even though it's going to be like, I'm going to have tons of these things. And that's how you get a lot of customers. Alright, so take a look at that and give me a question, give me a call or whatever, text me if you got any questions, but it's pretty simple stuff. We just want this to be clean and have the right addresses and definitely the right emails. And but if you miss one, or don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. But you want to take one site, finish it, hit all the spots, go to the next, hit all the spots. That's it.